Alright, hi. This application was created because of Japanese earthquake and tsunami that happened in last month in March. So we've decided to bring across help the world by creating a geospatial application which actually lets users around the world as well as for Japan's victims in Japan itself to see and to learn from our system itself certain things. So let me go through with you some of the functionalities of our application. First of all, go to this URL which is live deployed on our school server. Now the first functionality I'll explain is actually the Twitter function. Over here at the top right hand corner you can see that there's actually Twitter feeds from a Twitter follower that we followed. It actually provides you real-time information about quick predictions in the next few weeks or in the next few days in Japan itself. And on the map itself you can see that this is a red dot over here. This was actually the epicenter of the earthquake itself which happened in Japan. The second function I'm going to explain is the friend finder function. We provide this so that people in Japan, victims of the Japan quake as well as tsunami, can actually search for their loved ones who are actually residing in evacuation centers in Japan. Now what you have to do is just enter the first name and last name of your friend or your loved ones. For in this case I'll just put Isaac and I'll just press on search. Immediately on the map itself you can see that there will be actually one location that actually has Isaac's name residing in that. So I'll just zoom into the map and I'll just click onto the evacuation center that's actually indicated by the red. And over here you can see that in the pop-up you can see Isaac registered as a person who is in the evacuation center, and this is the name of the facility that is actually an evacuation center. Now for additional functions that we provided, we've allowed users to upload a CSV file which consists of the names of people who are actually residing in the evacuation center itself. So if you want to actually upload files, you can just click onto the add button and go to search for the file in your desktop, in your machine, a CSV file, and upload it by clicking open to our system. You can contribute by giving us more information of whoever is residing in the evacuation centers so as to benefit the other users of this GIS application. Now just minimize it and go to the next function, which is over here. Now this is actually different types of icons which you can click on to appear on the map itself. So if I'm going to remove this, the evacuation centers icons will disappear. And if I'm going to enhance this, you can actually see that a new nuclear plant has been put on the map itself, and you can see the facility name and the type of the nuclear plant, information about the nuclear. You can also click onto schools to check out where are the schools in the Sendai area. You can also click onto hospitals, which you'll see in the map itself different places which have hospitals. Now when you click onto them, you'll be able to actually see hospitals in the Fukushima province or in and around the Sendai regions. This is actually beneficial for people who actually lost and want to find nearby hospitals to reside in. Additionally, we have put in hotels which are near the affected areas, like the Sendai Kokujoi Hotel. These places can be used by foreigners or people who are actually lost and to seek refuge in. In addition, radiation sites which are actually present in Japan itself, we have provided this function to give the worldwide users the ability to see the radiation effects in Japan itself. These radiations counts and records are recorded from the Ministry of Environment and Technology in Japan. These records are in each different meteorological station, so you can see the difference across times from the start of the earthquake, which is on the 13th of March, all the way up to the 20th of March. Now the fourth function I'm going to introduce to you is that the list of people who are actually in each evacuation center. Currently there's none in each evacuation centers because we don't have information about refugees who are residing in each evacuation center. So most importantly, we'll need your input to give us more information of whoever is residing in each evacuation center by clicking onto the upload CSV file and to add in your files to us. By having more information about whoever is in each evacuation center, we'll be able to help each and every one who is in and around Japan to locate their loved ones. The last function I'm going to go through is our revolutionary dynamic buffer, which enables users to hover the buffer around the map itself and to see how many places of interest are within the buffer area. So if you see that now I'm going to move the buffer down to southwards, you see that there's actually 175 evacuation centers, 18 radiation sites, and you can see the names of the radiation sites on the right. You can also see that there's one nuclear plant, one hotel, one hospital, and one hotel, and one school within this buffer area. Now if I move it up, you see that all this actually changes. The places of interest included actually is 193 evacuation sites together with one hospital and one hotel. Now this buffer can be used by relief teams going to Japan to better plan the logistics and the manpower needed to help within this area. Let's say if I'm going to be an evacuation team going to Japan to help out in the Sendai region, and I want to go to this area, I'll just hover my buffer over this area and I'll just specify the area that I'm going to cover, which is a 50 kilometers radius, and I'm going to hover over here, and I can see that there's actually 482 evacuation centers that I'm going to focus on. I also have 7 radiation sites included in my buffer area. I will also have 1 nuclear plant, 1 hospital, 5 hotels, and 2 schools involved in this whole buffer area. So essentially I'll be able to plan and estimate the amount of effort and the logistics that I need when I'm going to Japan to help out. Now, the last function that we provided for users is the ability to upload mobile and pervasive information. With the ability of mobile and pervasive technologies, we have allowed users to use their mobile smartphones to actually upload pictures that they have captured on the ground itself. These pictures can be uploaded to our application by using a mobile app that we're going to publish out soon. And these pictures will be appearing on the screen itself like this, which is actually used using the geotagging technologies, which geotags the person's location at this point of place, as well as uploading the image to our system. And that's why you see this picture on the map itself, because it's uploaded real time by Japanese in Japan itself using mobile and pervasive technologies. You can also change the map to suit your liking by just clicking onto map, and Japanese citizens or worldwide citizens, worldwide people who are actually more comfortable with Japanese can change the map to be in Japanese, and you can see areas that are all highlighted in Japanese. We're going to provide more languages and internationalization to provide more languages to people who are actually maybe in Europe or in other places of the world. The last function I'm going to go through is the ability of having a heat map to actually see the difference in the intensity of population in the areas itself. So what you can see actually now on the map itself is actually a heat map which actually depicts the level of intensity or the population of that area. So you can see that it's actually a brighter spark on the map itself. It means that the area is more populated with people, and you can see that it's actually less bright. It's actually a place that is less populated by people. It can help to serve the purpose for government agencies to see which areas are actually highly populated with people and which areas to concentrate their relief efforts on. So using geospatial technologies, we have enabled users to gain a better understanding of an overview of what's happening in Japan, as well as using the mobile pervasive technologies to enable sharing and collaboration of information, especially at this time where disaster does not allow much data to be uploaded to the web itself. We have enabled self-sustainability of this system, as well as for people's involvement using social networking like Twitter, and also the CSV upload function for users to share information, as well as the mobile upload function. So I hope this tutorial and demonstration have give you a better understanding of how the geospatial technologies have come together to help the victims of the Japan quake, as well as for Japanese overseas and for worldwide users to learn more about what's happening in Japan itself. I hope you're gonna help us by leveraging our application, by telling people about our website, our deployed application on this URL. And you can check us out on our wiki page too. On this URL, you'll learn more about us. If you have any other questions, please email us at daniel.su.2008@smu.edu-g. We're actually a team doing a geospatial information system course in Singapore Management University. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a nice day.